As we look to 2022, I think God has so much in store for Needle's Eye, a lot that you could be involved in, a lot for you to pray for, maybe reasons that you could even consider supporting or increasing your support of the ministry. And I'd say the byword for us in 2022 is practicality. We want to help you follow the Lord and live out your faith in the practical day-to-day opportunities and challenges that you face. So here's some ways we're going to do that. We're going to be focused heavily on small groups. That's the backbone of our ministry. We've got these new staff on board, which means we're going to provide more direct support to each group. And then we're going to develop these faith and work tools and frameworks to help each person in our groups grow in Christ and in living out their faith. And we're going to be able to give more time to groups that serve those that are out of work and to groups that serve those who are in business ownership and leadership. Our recent influencer RVA event re-energized and refocused our women's ministry, and we think that's going to lead to new groups and new community for women at every level of the marketplace, which we're really excited about. We're trying to grow and change as an organization so we can serve and support and resource more men and women of color in the marketplace, trying to understand the unique challenges and opportunities that they face at work so we can bless and serve you. Needle's Eye is working hard also in understanding the experience of remote workers, especially as that type of work becomes more widespread, more permanent, because we want to help remote workers honor Christ in their work, but also find community with fellow remote working believers who can relate to those unique situations and challenges. We're rolling out more effective ways to share testimonies of Christians in the marketplace. And we're going to offer you some tools and some biblical training so you know how to share your faith at work. That's really complicated in a pluralistic workplace. How do you do that in workplace appropriate ways? We want to help. And then you've probably heard of the many people leaving the church or who are deconstructing their faith or kind of adrift spiritually. Maybe someone you know is, or someone you're related to is doing this. Maybe you are. Well, we're actually going to build out this whole arm of the ministry to serve those folks, to anchor them in the gospel and in Jesus and the Bible as they're struggling or drifting, and to provide a safe space for their questions and frustrations and doubts, and just to kind of say, it's worth it. It's real. There is hope. You need to keep clinging to Jesus. Our Bob Goff event just before the lockdown was awesome, and we were all set to have another similar event to bring best-selling business author and strong Christian Patrick Lencioni to speak at a gala, which would have been in April of 21, which obviously that didn't happen for a bunch of obvious reasons, but we're hoping to get back to doing that, to doing citywide events in 2022 and beyond that can expose more non-Christians who are in the marketplace to Christ and more Christians in the marketplace to the need to bring their faith into their work. This has been a strange year and a half and a challenging year and a half for all businesses, for churches, for families, for individuals. How do you serve Christ faithfully in the midst of everything you're experiencing and everything our country and our world is going through? I think a lot of people and families are asking that question. We don't have all the answers, but we know the one who does, and we think that we have some very practical ways to serve and support you and our small groups and marketplace people all over our city in clinging to Christ, moving forward, growing spiritually, living out their faith in their work in a meaningful way. My hope is actually that what we do is significant enough and helpful enough that it blesses you, that you aren't just reading about it or praying for us, but in some small way, we are a gift to everybody watching this video. I'm so thankful for the people who make this ministry possible with their funding and their generosity and their time and their prayers. But we want to bless and serve you all. We want to serve and support everybody at every level of the marketplace and into retirement and into unemployment and into business ownership wherever God takes you. So whatever's going on for you right now, my hope, my prayer is that the Lord is present with you, that you are experiencing His presence, that you're trusting in Him, and that maybe He'll give us the privilege of serving you in some small way next year and beyond. And all this is really about the Lord, right? It's what He wants us to do. But until He tells us otherwise, this is what we're doing. We're working hard. We're praying hard. We want to expose more people to Christ. We want to reach more people. We want to serve different types of people. We want to make Him known, and we want to serve you in your work.